Feels like I've been walking on ice. Wanna let everything go and feel alright. When I hear the drums and the heartbeats, sweat drip down our bodies. Oh, I know we're living. On the down, we gonna have a good time. 1,000 hands up to the sky. We gon' get toasted tonight. I've been feeling it all day. I wanna let it go. I wanna lose control. Oh, I'm ready to roll. And I've been daydreaming about this night for a long time. I wanna dance with you under the light. I toasted a wild one. I toasted a good life. I toasted the lovers. I toasted you and I toasted a wild one. To you and I. To you and I feel the party coming on, and I know you'll come along when you hear it in your ear. Yeah, I know you're feeling the way we're moving. Nothing can stop it. We going on it. I've been feeling it all day. I wanna let it go. I wanna lose control. Oh, I'm ready to roll. And I've been daydreaming about this night for a long time. I wanna dance with you under the light. I toasted a wild one. I toasted a good life. I toasted the lovers. I toasted you and I toasted a wild one. To you and I. To you and I toasted a wild one. I toasted a good life. I toasted the lovers. I toasted you and I toasted a wild ones. To you and I. To you and I.
Good morning, millennials.
Happy Friday. Happy merch day.
It's merch day. We've never had a merch day on a Friday, and
We
I'm
haven't?
loving it. No, we usually do actually, there's no rhyme or reason, but it's definitely never been a
By the
Friday.
way, that is our brand messaging. No rhyme or reason.
Right, but here we are. And I'm loving merch on a Friday because it makes this Friday even sweeter. It's payday, and it's just going to be a great merchy day.
No, I definitely woke up today, even though I did wake up with anal leakage. I woke up also with like an extra bounce in my spirit.
Yeah.
Because it's merch day, it's Friday, my Chicago tickets go on sale at 11 a.m. Central Time, 29 minutes. And it's just like, it's a good day to be a toaster.
For sure. Also, we're matching again
On accident. I wore this last night too, don't judge me.
Okay, so these are our new TMT bombers.
I believe these are the most expensive item.
that we've ever sold.
Yeah.
And that are in this drop. But
And how much are they?
I believe.
Let me wait, I'll just check.
Okay, just check. In the meantime, I'll model them. So
Wow, okay, I guess we decided who's the model in this group.
it says toaster on the left breast,
In cursive.
and so it's like low key from the front, and then it's a party in the back.
What size are you wearing?
I'm wearing a size medium.
Hey. I'm wearing a size large, but to be honest, I might order another extra large because I like when a bomber
Yeah.
covers my titties.
I would go for another large, and then this is something I'd be great at a festival. I'm just gonna model it for 1 second.
And I will. Ooh, and here we have Jackie looking like a big whore, taking her arms out, and that's not something all of us can do. So it must
But
be
it's
nice
like people like to wear
have
their
arms.
people
I
like to
know.
wear their jacket like ours.
Hailey Bieber.
Totally.
She actually started it before. Wow, I just called her Hailey Bieber like for no rhyme or reason.
Anyways, this is my favorite. I know I've been saying that about every item, but this is my favorite item. I'm always looking for a jacket like this for concerts, something to tie around my waist.
This is a concert jacket for sure.
For sure. So it has like a nice wind-breaking material, so you'll definitely be breaking wind when you wear it.
That's all one can ask for from a windbreaker. This is our most expensive item. It's $60. So I think we're pretty good on the price front. Like nothing is above $60. The hats are $35. Sorority sweatshirts range from $40 to $55. The crop hoodie, which is going to be everyone's favorite, are $50. T-shirts $30 to $35. Pop sockets we got for $8. Bargain. Koozies, $8. Stickers, $10 to $15. Pencil cases, $15. Folders, $15. Journals, $30. It's all under $60.
Shopmorningtoast.com. Site will be live as the show ends, but we have Kameron Westcott on today, so buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride.
Oh, yeah.
We have our
ride.
Disgraced Queens t-shirts.
Inspired
if you want
by-
to move your wire.
What was her name? Who wrote that article?
Sarah.
Inspired by Sarah, I won't say her last name, at the New York Post. Thank you for making us some money, Queen. You are a disgraced queen, Sarah. Yes, Queen. Thank you for writing that beautiful article about me. Borderline defamatory.
Yeah, but now you're going to make money off of it, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's so appreciated. You'll never know what you've done for our business.
That's always what happens. Like, people like come for us and then they end up changing our business in the most positive way.
Right.
And I like, every time someone comes for me in the news, like, I always get a pit in my stomach, but in my heart of hearts, I know that like there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
I feel like every time we've ever been dragged through the news, like, our company and our brand benefits even more.
It just gets stronger.
Stronger, better, bigger. I love it.
So it's an exciting time. Merch is available soon. I'm obsessed with this drop, and I have everything, and I've been using everything, and I'm excited for everyone to get
When
what
I
they
got
order.
every single item, I laid it out on my dining room table, and it's still sitting there. And every time I just like wake up, I'm like, what should I wear today? And I'm like, do I need to, take any journals?
Totally. You need to start journaling, I think.
I definitely think that these types of journals really will bring out like a more emotive and more sensitive side of me. Oh, I wanted to share a personal anecdote because I went out last night to a friend's birthday party and I went to dinner. And you know who I ran into at dinner and actually got to meet? The Toasters Are Gonna Die. Tyler C.
Well, I already knew this, so.
He was so handsome, such a nice guy, very, like humble, Like you would have thought nothing of him if you didn't watch a Bachelor because he's just like a regular guy in a restaurant. Like he doesn't, some of those Bachelor guys with their slicked back hair, like they walk into a restaurant, they're like, I'm from the Bachelor, give me a table,
Yeah.
No, he was just very...
Where'd you go to dinner?
Polo Bar.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Which is slowly turning into my favorite restaurant in the city.
It's a good one. Maybe I should do my birthday there.
Oh, want that, but literally book a reservation now.
Yeah, I know.
It is the best restaurant, the best food, the best vibe, and there's always guaranteed to see a famous person. So for other people, I guess the famous person was me. And for me, I got to see Tyler C, and it was really special.
You got to see
Tyler C. I put the C in Tyler C. He was a mad cutie, and like he just had these big shoulders, and Ben was there too, and Ben was like, who was that guy? I'm like, oh, it's this guy Tyler. He's like, what does he do? His hands are fucking huge. I'm like, he's just Tyler C.
He's a contractor.
Right. And he was a football
hands.
player.
He was?
Yeah, I saw that somewhere, and I read it for the first time. He did a GQ thing. Did you see? And they referred to him as an ex-football player.
Interesting. We should ask the Snatchler, but she's been snatched because I'm sure Kameron Westcott is arriving. Also, I need to talk to the Snatchler about meeting Neil Lane.
Margaret went to an event last night where she got to meet Neil Lane.
Anyone else so shook by those photos and videos?
Neil Lane is kind of like this ethereal figure. Like, I've known who Neil Lane is pretty much my whole life, and he's been a part of my life in terms of the Bachelor franchise, but also just being like a business owner. And you just don't ever expect to meet those kinds of people. That would be like meeting Jared.
Yeah.
From Jared's.
Kay from Kay Jewelers.
Right.
Pandora.
Vanderpump, yeah.
Totally. Well, it's going to be a great show. We have some great stories. It's Friday. Just the vibes are great.
The vibes really are great, except for the diarrhea that I had this morning that I know I keep talking about, and it's really disgusting. I really am sorry. I think it's shaping up to be quite a delicious Friday.
I mean, diarrhea is such a gift.
It is a gift. It's really more based on a time and place thing.
But
is it a gift on the subway? No.
No, but you were in your house.
Yeah, but I was rushed.
It's a gift at home.
I was rushed. It's not a gift when you have 20 minutes to get ready. You're already running so late, and you the beat drops for the diarrhea when you're in the middle of putting on concealer. So I had to blend out the concealer and put baking powder on before I got back on the toilet because I'm not gonna have a creased situation.
Yeah, but it would be good to bake your face on the toilet.
That's what I did.
Very smart, multitasking.
And Theo was just staring at me the whole time. I think he could tell I was in a lot of pain.
Oh my God, how is he?
He is so, honestly, I know I say this every time, but last night, me and Ben got home at 1 o'clock, and he had a walk with his walker, who's his best friend, and it was raining, and so when I got back, Theo was covered in mud. So at 1 in the morning, I got in the tub with Theo, and we just took a bath together, and honestly, it was so good. It was just amazing. And then he was all dry and smelled so good, and we laid in my bed and just we're happy, Mm-hmm. That feeling of happiness is one in which you can't buy.
No, you can't.
Actually, you can if you buy the Morning Toast merch.
Yeah, it's keeping me real happy.
Yeah, not to get emotional, sorry.
Okay, well, we got a big day in front of us, so I think it's time
Yep.
to deliver the Fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast.
And I want to talk about today's sponsor because I saw a commercial for Noom last night on TV, and I was so moved by it. They had a great song and a great message, and I was like, I know them, and I felt really proud to be a partner.
Totally.
Because getting in shape isn't just about losing weight. It's about learning healthier habits and feeling better about yourself, whether that's more stamina to keep up with your busy life, finally getting into those gold jeans, or being more in tune with your body's needs, or practicing self-care. So basically, Noom is this online It's a habit-changing solution that helps users learn to develop new relationships with food through personalized courses. It's based in psychology. It's not a diet. It's healthy and an easy-to-stick-to way of life. It's based on cognitive behavioral approach. We just say it works, you guys. It's easy and convenient because of their app. It's basically a little bit like the community of the Morning Toasters. It's like supportive and there for you. And you just open up your phone, you think, you know, what are the toasters going to help me with today? You open your phone and be like, how's Noom going to change my life today? Mm-hmm. No food is considered good, bad, or off limits. They teach moderation, and it can be used in conjunction with many pre-existing popular diets if you want. I think that's the hardest part I struggle with of losing weight, because you're like, okay, I'm losing weight, I can't eat chocolate. And then like you eventually just have a mental breakdown because you want to eat some fucking chocolate, and it's Halloween, and they're starting to sell Halloween candy. No, Noom has taught me that like, you can eat chocolate, but just like one.
Yeah.
You know, why
everything
30?
in moderation.
Why 30, you know?
100%.
You don't have to change it all in one day. It's small steps to making big progress. Sign up for your trial today at noom.com/toast. That's NOOM.com/toast. What do you have to lose? Visit noom.com/toast to start your trial today. That's noom.com/toast. The last weight loss program you'll ever need. Sign on, look snatched.
What do you have to lose?
I actually like that for slogan.
Sign on, look snatched, like the Snatchler,
Yeah.
coming to you one day soon. Okay, first story, a little confirmation from some toaster-originated news this week, but Miley Cyrus has been spotted kissing Cody Simpson, ... More than just mates. So while we had the original story, TMZ has the video of them like kissing in some sort of restaurant. I don't know what restaurant. Backyard Bowls Eatery in LA.
Sounds fancy.
good, yeah. And like the kissing is quite strange. Did anyone watch the video?
Yeah. Yes, I did. It's like very tender.
Very, very tender.
It's almost like maternal.
No, stop.
Okay, fine.
Ew.
Fine. Sorry.
It's just like, no, it's like teasy. This isn't a first kiss.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? This is like a...
Yeah,
like
it was
a
very much like a peck.
No, it was like a middle of the relationship kiss.
Well, as much as I'm upset that the toast isn't getting the proper credit they deserve, I'm really relieved that like everyone who listens to the show is now like a fully informed person, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you could just be on TMZ and like you already know stuff. Isn't that such a special feeling? That's what being a toaster is.
Yeah, we have insider information.
Yeah, and I'm glad that our insider information actually turned out to be true.
Thank
'Cause
God.
you never know.
Because it was the first time we did a toast sourced story.
Sorry, yeah.
Anyways, this is just, now that it's totally confirmed, this couple is extra strange because like he's Australian, much like Liam Hemsworth.
Oh, true.
And it's just like, that's crazy.
Maybe
right?
she just has a type. Blonde.
No, but I feel like Liam would be pissed about this one.
Yeah.
It's like younger Liam.
It hits a little close to home, literally.
I mean, but like, he's no Liam.
I think
He's no Liam, but like,
lions
he's with
don't
Miley.
lose sleep over the opinion of Cody Simpson, you know?
But he has Miley, you know?
Yeah, but like Liam
For
had
now.
Miley. For now. Yeah. I think she's just in a fun stage in her life where she was tied down for so long. And really, as Miley tried to tell us, she can't be tamed. So I think she's just like bouncing back, having fun. She must be having a great time.
Yeah.
She's like being single Miley, Siley.
Yeah.
This is just really great. Like, I could
I
have
know.
never predicted this. I feel like Cody Simpson is just so, like, such a boy.
Where does one even meet Cody Simpson? Like, does he go out?
He probably goes out.
Yeah. Does he live in LA?
I think so.
Yeah, they probably met at, like, a house party.
No, I'm sure they already knew each other.
From the, like,
But they
Disney
probably
days.
reunited at a house party.
They probably reunited. At, like, she doesn't want whiskey and pills. She just wants her house in the hills.
Right.
Right. So maybe they reunited at a house in the hills.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Was Cody Simpson a Disney kid?
No, he was, like, Disney adjacent.
Adjacent, yeah.
You know?
But like they would play his music videos on
Yes,
Disney.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
He definitely had some sort of record deal, like with Disney.
Yeah, like how the Jonas Brothers had.
By the way, when I was at dinner last night, I was also with Greg Sulkin, and I always forget that he was on Wizards of Waverly Place, and like I wanted to ask him a million questions.
How could you forget?
Well, because now he's in like this new Marvel show, so that's like a big deal.
Yeah.
And I just had like so many questions about like Disney like culture, you know?
Did you ask them?
No, I feel like people find that annoying, you know? And I'm just happy to be at these places. I'm not trying to get kicked out, you know?
Yeah, I think you could ask. I feel like he's an open book.
He's actually very cool. I love him.
Yeah.
And Ben like wouldn't at first was not gonna let me come to dinner because Greg and Ben text and they were like going to dinner. I'm like, oh, is Michelle there? I'll come to dinner. Michelle wasn't in town. So Ben was like, okay, we'll just go us two. I'm like, excuse me? No, you will not. So I came and I invited everyone I knew. And it ended up being a great time.
Love to hear it.
Love to hear it.
It's so hard to find a good time these days.
Jackie, you just said a mouthful.
It's crazy.
It's borderline impossible.
Yeah.
And it's not only that, it's like there could be a good time, but like your mental state isn't there. It is impossible to find a good time that's worth leaving your house for.
Right, and like all the cards have to line up where you're like not too tired, you're not too drunk. Like it's just such a balancing act.
The balancing act of being tired and drunk is one that I don't think science will ever be able to discover.
I agree.
It's really torture. Like actually last night, I was on my second margarita and I was like flying. You know, like when you have your first drink of the day and you're like,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden I got so fatigued. My back started to hurt. I'm like, is anyone else's back hurting in this chair? They're like, no. And it got so hot and like I really just like I think maybe the margarita was really sugary and I was on like a sugar high. And then I just immediately crashed and like the night was pretty much ruined and I was still at dinner.
Damn.
Like why does that happen?
That was definitely the sugar.
Yeah.
What you think?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
And
why
then
people
it's
get
like
skinny
also
margaritas.
drinking is like a delicate art. I was last night I went out with two friends and I just had a glass of wine. I didn't even finish it. And it just totally turned my night upside down.
Really?
Like up until that point I was like feeling great. I did like this speaking engagement at a PR place and so we went to drinks after, had less than maybe half a glass. It destroyed my mood. It took everything out of me. I went home, I had to like lay in bed like as if I was going to sleep from like 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Then I was up until 2.
What?
It was awful.
That's weird. Like
Oh,
wine doesn't do
No,
that.
it stripped me of every bit of serotonin in my brain. It was awful.
Interessant.
Yeah. So I think I have to stop drinking wine.
I need more serotonin.
I need. Where can we buy it?
Where can we buy it? Like I just need
Shopmorningtoast.com.
I need a syringe and I just want to like inject it into my brain. Like I need
Serotonin
more.
happiness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would love some serotonin.
Yeah.
There should be a song about serotonin. Oh, also new Dan and Shay song released with Justin Bieber called 10,000 Hours.
Fucking slaps.
I enjoy it.
I listened to it once. I didn't like
Listen to
love
it
it
again.
off the bat. I'm sure eventually it'll stick with me. I think I just have like an adverse reaction to Justin Bieber's singing voice now. Like I don't really like his songs.
Oh, you know what? It's like as much as everyone tries to hate Justin Bieber, time after time he releases banger after banger.
No, I
And
like
we have-
him, but like his songs and his voice, like I don't want to hear it anymore.
I don't mind it. Like I really like his songs, except Despacito. That one got played a little too much, and now I'm over it.
Yeah, what's going on with this Bachelor?
She's like coughing, and honestly, it's like, do you hear her coughing?
Yeah.
Like, did she not realize this is a fucking? Is she just? Margo, we can still hear you.
We can hear you. Are you okay?
Okay, are you okay? You choking on something?
What's going on? Oh, she has something to say.
Are you okay?
I'll explain. So I got up first because I had to go get Kameron Westcott. And then I was having an itch in my throat and I felt a cough attack coming on and I tried to get rid of it with one cough, but then it continued and Claudia gave me a look, so I walked out and I coughed.
Do you guys have any memorable moments where like you had a cough like at the worst possible time?
Yes.
I do too.
I remember once in college, I got a popcorn kernel stuck in my throat for like 24 hours and I was just coughing. I couldn't stop.
No, I mean like
coughing.
socially, like embarrassing. Like I'll never forget when we used to take piano lessons. I had a piano recital, and I was actually like for the first time we had like 2 recitals every year. For the first time, I was actually prepared, and I was really excited. I was playing a piece called Solfeggiato, and I sat down at the piano and like I had a little cough in my throat and I ignored it, and I spent the entire time playing the piece with this cough like bulging out of my throat, but I knew that if I closed my eyes and coughed or like really like moved, like I would fuck up the whole piece. So I'm like literally rushing through the fucking piece, and then the second it's over, I'm like, what? Like it was horrible. I should have just coughed in the beginning.
Yeah,
It's so weird. I literally have amnesia. I don't remember anything, but I remember that.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, sis. If it's worth anything, I don't remember it. So
Okay.
Don't worry, no one
Thank you.
noticed.
Thank you.
Okay, next story. The saga of Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner continues, and now there's a lot of different conspiracy theories. Travis Scott dropped a video for Highest in the Room after Kylie Jenner split. Lyrics say you love me, but you lied.
Right. He released a song today.
Yeah, Travis Scott has released his highly anticipated track, Highest in the Room, along with a music video following his split from Kylie Jenner. As many fans know, the track was first teased in one of her promotional videos for Kybrows. The video for the music video opens with Scott smoking while standing underneath a cluster of storm clouds. Lyrics go, I got room in my fume, she filled my mind with ideas, I'm the highest in the room. Then he says,
But the song
One
can't be
second.
about Kylie.
when
Like,
I'm with you, I feel alive. You say you love me, don't you lie. Yeah, the song was written a while ago, so it's not necessarily about Kylie.
breakup.
But now there's all this stuff you saw, like The Mistress.
Oh my God, the mistress is
And
the
the sneakers.
thirstiest bitch I've ever met in my life. her Instagram page is like going private in 5 minutes. You better follow me. Like, she's insane. If anyone cannot see through the thirst of this side chick, whatever you want to call her, then I can't even talk to you.
Totally. By the way, a legendary cough was when I choked.
Oh, of course.
Of course. This mistress business, I'm not buying it, but now people are saying that the breakup is just a decoy because she's pregnant again.
Right.
That's what I saw in the Toasters.
And the Toasters had some concrete evidence that she was at Cedars-Sinai in the maternity wing the other day. I refuse to believe that she would be that, like, lazy and like not have a private at-home thing.
Yeah, and we remember the girl who started the rumor that she was in labor when she wasn't.
Yeah, and that was a big fat lie, and it actually ended up in the Daily Mail.
Yeah, and then we interviewed her on our Super Bowl show.
We interviewed who?
The girl who made up the lie.
We did?
Yeah, in that epic Super Bowl show where we were doing a live show, and Josh from
Josh Altman
asked us to take a photo of him.
We're like literally on this live stream with our microphones, with our big crew. Like, we had a legit setup, and Josh Altman, we asked him to interview us. He was like, yeah, sure, will you take a picture of me first? And we were like, sure.
And we did it. It was the funniest thing ever. Anyways, I'm pretty sure we interviewed that girl. So there's a lot of lies floating around. I'm not believing anything for now because I'm just believing in Kylie.
Yeah, no, and to be honest, like, sometimes like music is just music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, people write songs with other songwriters. Like, that's kind of what I learned from Songland. Like, the way they tap into like real life experiences, but not like so literally. They're like, you know that feeling like when someone doesn't love you back. Like, he's not talking about a specific person. He's just talking about the feeling in general. So I think that sometimes it's okay for a song to just be a song and not need like a breakdown, like unless it's a Taylor Swift song.
Unless it's a Taylor Swift song, unless it's like Slide Away by Miley Cyrus.
Right.
Or like Thank You Next by Ariana
Where
Grande.
it's so obvious.
Thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match.
Even almost got married, and for Pete, I'm so thankful. Like,
Right.
I think that's about Pete Davidson.
It's hard to know who she's talking
There's
about
so many Petes, you know?
Yeah.
So I think these lyrics don't like shock me in a way that I think they're worth decoding. I think it might just be like a banger, you know?
Yeah.
And it's okay to leave it at that.
I agree. And I think everyone's making this much more than it is.
Me too. Just because of the timing of it all.
Yeah. And because that's what we do, like,
Yeah, of
as a
course.
society.
Oh, I see your next story, and I'm very much interested.
Colton Underwood inserts himself into Rachel Lindsay and Raven Gates' feud.
Is he fucking kidding? Like,
Raven and Rachel's feud is making the rounds.
because Rachel did Watch What Happens Live, which, by the way, I cannot believe she did Watch What Happens Live.
And 3 Bachelor people in 1 week after only having one person in the last 10 years.
There was a policy change.
Something's going on.
Something's going on, and I'm so here for it. And the people that they're deciding to put as bartenders and the people they're deciding to put as guests is premium. Rachel watches every franchise. They played a game, like, she killed it. And then someone called in and was like, please tell us what happened between you and Raven. And she was like, honestly, like, I promised her that I would never, because I think it's like so tacky and shady, but just it was enough for me to never be her friend again, and I will never be her friend again. That's what she said.
Right. So someone posted on Instagram like about the feud, and Colton
It was
commented.
Us Weekly, like, wrote a thirsty article.
Right. Colton commented.
Wait, also,
except
sorry.
Us Weekly did credit us
I have
for
to
being
say-
the originators of this story.
Like, we give tabloids a bad name on this show, but I have to say, Us Weekly is time after. Anytime they report something and the person has been on the toast, they have like linked back to that Raven Gates on the toast like 1,000 times. They give credit where credit's due, and we appreciate you, Us
And
Weekly.
they linked back to Rachel on the toast where we originally had this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this wasn't new news to us. What's new news is Colton inserting himself, saying, shocker, Rachel mad at another person. Does she like anyone?
What's his beef with
What's
Rachel?
his beef with Rachel? How do they even know each other? Can we connect?
Well, they've definitely like met through Bachelor things. And remember the Winter
Yeah,
Games?
but so
was
Rachel-
Colton at the Winter Games? No, that was
No.
Ari.
Wait, so Rachel's season, who became the Bachelor? Ari?
No.
Rachel's season, who became the
Nick, no.
No, because remember everyone
Ari,
wanted Peter.
yeah, Ari.
yeah.
Ari, and then Ari was who?
Becca
Becca?
Kufrin, Colton.
Yeah, so there's so many, like, there's no real connection. I don't even know what kind of beef they could possibly have.
Yeah, I guess, but they do have beef.
I'm sorry, like, making a fight on Instagram comments is like the thirstiest move.
Yeah, and when you're like a Bachelor lead, like you should stay above
You're
this
about.
stuff.
I actually completely agree. Like, once you've gotten that paycheck for being a full-time lead, Bachelor, Bachelorette, like, you are on a different level. When you're still in a relationship, like, it's you have to stay above the bullshit.
And there has to be like respect between the leads.
I agree.
Or else it just doesn't work.
I agree. It's a very delicate hierarchy.
Also, speaking of Colton, he obviously doesn't watch the show because he hasn't stopped doing cheesy Instagrams. If anything, like they've been doubling down.
Yeah.
And it's out of control.
It's out of control. And I only, like, I'm not one of those people who, like, analyzes Instagram couples' relationships. Like, I'm in the Blog Toast and Tea group, and they're obsessed with, like, people's marriages and the inauthenticity, and I don't really care. Like, if you want to be fake on Instagram, like, sure, I'm fake too. Like, I put up pictures when me and Ben are fighting, like, whatever. But there's something here that's so inherently, obviously, like, cheesy that it's making me question. Like, and I'm not one to make grandiose assumptions based off of people's Instagram activity, but there's something going on because it's incredibly weird.
Snatcher, what do you think? They're doubling down on the cheesy posts.
It's. I mean, maybe they just want to prove us wrong. I don't know. Like, they listen to the toast and they think that we think it's cheesy, and then they're like, oh, we'll make it even cheesier. You don't even know cheesy.
Yeah. Okay.
In the comments, people are breaking it down for us. Colton said that he had never met Rachel, but Rachel was trashing him to Cassie.
What? That doesn't...
How does Cassie even know Rachel? Maybe from the podcast, but like...
I think they met at an event.
I mean, I know everyone knows everyone, but this seems like a really, like, tangled
reach.
web. Like, Rachel's on another stratosphere. Like, she hosts a show on MTV. Like, she got on Watch Happens Live. Like, honestly,
she's on ESPN.
Like, I wish people would stop asking about the Raven drama, because, like, it's whatever. Like, it's a friendship. Like, let them handle it. Like, she's just, like, she's another level.
Yeah. It's Reachy vibes.
It's Reachy vibes at best. And I hope Rachel doesn't respond. She's so much better than this.
100%.
I'm going to shoot her a text and be like, don't respond.
That's a good idea.
I love, like, manipulating pop culture.
Next story is a little bit of biz news, which is pertinent to the situation because we have some biz news themed items dropping today. Morning Toast, shopmorningtoast.com.
Pencil cases, pens, pencils, notebooks, folders, journals.
Uber launches an app to connect job seekers with gig work.
What?
The company is launching Uber Works app on Thursday in Chicago in an effort to make it easier to find temporary shifts for work like bartending, warehouse work, and commercial cleaning, it said in a blog post.
Oh my God, that's actually so smart.
Mm-hmm. It will connect gig workers with employers looking for temporary staff.
Right.
So it's like a dating app almost for
it's like,
jobs.
And especially if you drive Uber, they only let you work so many hours. In every city it's different, but they only let you work so many hours a day and days a week. So you have time to pick up other shifts, but not like a full-time job. Mm-hmm. And there's so many industries where like your job is just like a shift here, a shift there. So smart.
So smart. They said, we believe a new technology-first approach can provide faster and easier means for people to get to work, while offering greater insight into many opportunities for work that are out there, improving the experience for workers and businesses alike. I think this is like a great move on Uber's part, like, you know, for the world and also for them because they're struggling like with perception.
Right. It's like every time I hear about Uber in the news, I'm like, oh no, how much money are they losing today? Like,
right.
What is with Uber being one of the biggest companies in the world and literally has never made $1?
No, and like everyone hating them, yet we use them every day.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But they're making strides to correct these wrongs.
I think this is a really good idea.
I think so too.
I'm actually excited about it. Like in certain cities, I can really see it being, I could see it being huge in LA because so many people are like aspiring actors and they just have certain jobs to pay the bills, whereas like acting is really their passion. So they could just pick up a couple shifts, you know, that works around their audition schedule. Very Joey Cipriani, you know?
It's launching in Chicago. Hopefully it goes well there so it'll span to other cities because
speaking of Chicago,
we need jobs.
4 minutes till my tickets.
Ooh,
December 19th,
exciting.
20th, and 21st. Tickets available at the Vic Theater. Check it out.
Very exciting stuff.
And move fast, I would suggest.
Fifth and final story.
Oh, we just breezed right through that?
We breezed right through it. I just like, it's hard to take long with the stories when we have like premium merch ready to go.
I know.
Ready to ship. But fifth and final story, Instagram launches Threads, a close friend chat app with auto status. So this is interesting. What if Instagram could automatically tell your close friends you're home, working, on the move, or chilling, and that you might want to hang out?
Don't you tell people anything
your
on my
close
behalf.
friends.
No.
Your close friends list.
I still lie to you guys, but like
Guys,
if I don't want to hang out.
Kelsey Ballerini's on my close friends list. She doesn't know when I'm coming home.
That's the new idea behind Instagram's new companion app, Threads, a close friends-only messaging experience that opens to the camera with shortcuts for instantly sending specific people photos and videos. So it's more Snapchat-esque with a little bit of Find My Friends. Threads offers two brand new features called Status and Auto Status that allow you to manually set an emoji as an away message to show close friends what you're up to, or opt in to letting Instagram select one automatically based on your location. How terrifying! Or based on your accelerometer or even your phone's battery level. No.
No, I'm really happy with the state of Instagram right now. Like, and they released so many changes over the last year. Like, can we just take a break?
Yeah,
and like stay out of my
This is just, they're
Statistics.
just co-opting Snapchat more, and they want to be more for like kids, you know,
Yeah.
messaging one-to-one, which is smart. They just want to like capture more and
Right, because
snatch more audiences.
Snatchler, do you still use Snapchat? You're like our guinea pig here.
I do, but like I don't story, but like me and my friends Snapchat each other.
Right, and I guess
and-
they're seeing like that being a huge trend for users. Like nobody really uses stories anymore. They just do it to like send ugly selfies. Like,
Yeah.
miss you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you
me
use
and-
it to Snapchat your campers.
Yeah.
Right,
Because
right.
they
That's
camper
really what I
filter.
use it for.
I know.
So
It's
I
like-
technically use Snapchat every day, multiple times a day.
It's nice that you guys have like this little relationship on Snapchat, one in which like me and Olivia are not part of. It's really
Would
nice.
you like to get the campers' messages?
No, I don't have Snapchat. I deleted it a long time ago.
So then you can't be upset about something you can't even participate in.
Yeah.
you can't lose something you never had.
Yeah, and like campers, honestly, like they're just needing to be counseled at all times.
It's very true.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So Instagram, like try as you may, you already ruined Snapchat. Like talk about beating a dead horse, you know?
I don't know. Every time they've stolen someone's idea, like it goes pretty well for them.
Always. Instagram
Also,
stories is working out fabulously.
fabulously, Instagram Live, etc. And I feel as though close friends is something that people really like, and they are wanting to expand on it. I rarely use my close friends, and it's weird because my close friends are just like you guys.
I know.
My friends who don't barely use Instagram.
Maybe like I can't relate to this like new update because I literally have no friends. Like it's just you. It would be you guys.
Yeah, I just think younger people's social media behavior is different than ours, so we can't relate.
Yeah, it's actually so crazy. Like how we're all human, but we're different species.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, just our behaviors.
Spooky.
It's spooky stuff.
Okay, should we bring out Kameron Westcott?
Wow, that was like so brief.
I know. Well, it's 11 o'clock. We're going to take a 2-minute break. Go get Kameron Westcott. If you want to take a quick break, go get your tickets to my Chicago show. We'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes. If you have any questions for Kameron Westcott, feel free to drop them in the YouTube feed or on our Instagram post of Kameron. We will do our absolute best to get them all to you. Get a snack, take a break, go to the bathroom, talk to Sally at the water cooler. We'll see you in a minute. We are back with the Queen of Dallas, Kameron Westcott, the Queen of Highland Park. Actually,
You're so sweet.
we took a trip because Jackie's in-laws live in Dallas, and we went to Highland Park, and we went to Highland Park Village, and we really felt like you.
We had the most
best
incredible time.
Oh my
so
gosh.
premium. That Goyard store.
It's amazing. I like literally it's my favorite place. Because also you can park right in front of the stores.
Yes.
Which is just like right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's epic.
Yeah. You have
It's
to come
so
during
peaceful.
Christmas.
The lights.
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
God,
Oh,
I
you
was
saw the
there.
lights?
Yeah, I was there over the holidays. It's so nice. It's like Hallmark.
Yeah, we want to move
Yes.
to Highland Park.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love it. When you know the same guy who designed Beverly Hills actually designed Highland Park Village.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes. Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing.
That's why like our little sign looks like almost identical to Beverly Hills.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
That's so interesting. Well, you are here. You're in your second season of Real Housewives of Dallas. And may I just say, the growth, the
Actually,
development.
there's a
third season.
Isn't that
Oh.
crazy?
Yeah.
How has time flown?
I feel like we just met you.
I know.
I agree.
Well, then that actually makes more sense because you have really like developed as a character so
you.
much, and I'm
You couldn't be coming on this show at a better time
better time
because like we
because
are
this week's
loving you.
episode was so important.
So it was so
I
crazy.
didn't realize like what this franchise was missing was the friendship between you and Brandy. Because the most unlikely of friends, but it actually makes a lot of sense when you think about it. And please, I was like, if she comes here and tells me that now they're not friends, like I'm gonna be so upset.
Oh, no,
What
we
is the
are.
status?
Oh, we are friends.
Thank God.
Yes, we are. I mean, I actually, texted her like 2 days ago.
Good.
I mean, yeah. I love Brandy. I really do. She's such a good person, has such an amazing heart. I mean, I honestly think we just got off on the wrong foot.
Big time.
And I feel like when you don't know someone, you could automatically stereotype each other for
Yep.
something.
Yeah.
And I feel like once we got to know each other and she knew that I was fun, like I
You
had
are
it
fun.
in me.
You did.
She
The flower.
You know, and it's like my other friend groups, you can ask them and they're like, Cameron is so fun. But when you're new to a group,
Yep.
I feel like it's hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's
for
hard to like
people get
prove that
you.
you're fun. Like you just need to spend
Did
time
you
with
feel
people.
like Carrie introduced you as that stereotype?
Maybe. I mean, I really don't know what it was. I think I was just so guarded going into hanging out with these women that, the first impressions they got, they just automatically judged me by my zip code.
Yeah.
I mean, automatically.
I think
mean,
as a
it
viewer,
was
like
just-
we did too.
Yeah,
I didn't even
100%.
realize it until this week when you said to Stephanie, like, I've always been this person. You guys
Yeah.
like just refused to see it.
I know.
And I was like, no, you're talking to me. Like
Yeah.
I refuse to
No,
see
you're
it.
right.
And it was heartbreaking to me because being a newbie into the group, like it was hard for me because I never felt accepted.
Yeah.
And I know that's like crazy to hear that, but that's the honest truth.
Yeah.
I didn't feel accepted and I just felt like no one really wanted to get to know me because they just figured, oh, you're just one of those people.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
So after the first season and the second season, do you ever feel like not coming back? Like this isn't worth it? Like this isn't worth putting my life out there for people not even to accept me?
I think this year I actually had so much fun and actually was really fun because I'm really building strong relationships with these
can
women.
tell.
And I do feel that like because of that, I enjoy hanging out with them. And so
Yeah.
it's like I want to hang out. And
Yeah.
it just happens to be that there's a camera there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like it's a true friend group, and I feel like that's the best type of show. It's like you can always tell when they start filming, like they haven't seen each other since the reunion. That's the worst,
Yes. Yes.
And
it's the
I
worst.
definitely feel real friendships developing. Let's talk about new Carrie. It's kind of crazy that we lost Carrie and got a Carrie.
I know.
Couldn't have planned it better. What are you guys close? What is?
Oh, I'm obsessed with her.
Okay,
I'm
good.
actually the closest to her right now with all the other women. I'm closest to
great.
her.
Closer than Leanne?
Actually, right now, yes.
You know,
Which
I
is
have a
crazy.
question. I think that you and Leanne's friendship is an anomaly, and to be honest, and I don't
Everyone
understand,
always says
and I
that.
don't understand it. But whatever, it's not my
Everyone
business.
says that.
But so
it's just the funniest thing.
You and Brandy really got off on the wrong foot. Do you
Yeah.
feel like you two might have been able to make it work better and faster if Leanne wasn't inserting herself?
No, because this thing, when I first met Leanne, I was so afraid of her.
Yeah.
Okay, because of
So were we.
like things I heard. I was like petrified of her. But I knew going into the experience, I wanted to not judge anyone. I wanted to, accept everyone for who they were and really try to get to know people. And I felt, this is so crazy, you're not gonna believe this, but Leanne was the first one I felt like that didn't have any judgments against me and just
No, I
took
actually
me
see
right
that.
in.
Yeah.
And she accepted me for who I was.
Yeah.
And just, she's non-judgmental and just took me in and swept me off my feet and we just hit it off. And I think because of that is why her and I got so close. And then people now just think sometimes I'm her pet or whatever,
Yeah.
but
But you're just a
obviously.
loyal friend.
I'm a loyal, but I also stick up to her.
Yeah.
Some people don't think I do because sometimes I agree with her.
Yeah.
And then it looks like we're teaming up.
Right.
And we're like trying to protect each other, but it's really just that I agreed with her in certain situations.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you still making pink dog food?
Yes, I am actually, but I'm on a halt right now because I'm waiting for my new recipe to be perfected.
Wow.
But right now in the market, I have my Chewy multivitamin heart-shaped treats.
Cute.
And they're not really treats, but they're multivitamins, but the dogs think they're treats.
Oh, smart.
And I also
should
have
get
my
some.
Sparkle Dog shampoo on Amazon as well.
Oh my God. Does it
Yeah.
make the dog
Sparkle?
pink?
Oh my gosh, you guys. It obviously has some sparkles, but it doesn't make them sparkle yet. But I'm trying to develop a product that will make them sparkle.
Wow, nice shiny coat.
Yes.
I want to take some questions from Instagram because we got so many
I
for you.
love it.
Oh, this is a good question because I know a lot of your friends watch your toast.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself more a Claudia or a Jackie?
You know, it's so funny.
I think you're more of a Jackie.
Okay, I love that. I love that. I actually feel like I'm kind of both though at the same time.
That's what
I don't know
the best
why.
combination.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm a Claudia too, though.
Yeah,
and
of
sometimes
course.
you're Jackie.
When you're drunk, you're Claudia, because Claudia's always drunk. Someone asked a good question about the process of filming with your mother-in-law.
Yes.
Did you have to convince her a lot?
Oh yeah, originally she did not want me to do the show. Like, very protective, and she just didn't want me to get hurt. She's just like a mama bear,
Yeah.
and I get it. But now she's more willing to film with me once in a while just to support me.
That's
you know?
really nice. How does your husband like you being on the show?
At first he was not for it. Absolutely
happens,
not.
I feel like.
Not for it at all. But now I have to be honest, like he's okay with the whole thing. He's okay
Yeah.
because he knows I could protect myself.
Yeah.
He knows I'm gonna stand my ground, and he also knows that I'm not gonna go below the belt and hurt people.
Yeah.
And he knows that.
Yeah.
At least not intentionally.
And what about the kids? Do they like being on camera?
They do, as long as it's on their terms.
That's what Stephanie said.
Yeah. If it's on their terms, and I always give them the option.
Yeah.
If they don't want to film, they could go on upstairs and do their own thing. I never want to force them, but usually they come around.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
must be fun, like to be.
This is a great question we got for you
Yeah.
from Sydney Novik. How was your commercial flight to Mexico?
Okay, it was great, obviously. I fly commercial all the time as well. It's so funny, just because our family has a private plane. I mean, people think that that's all I fly.
Right.
I mean, but little do they know, like, we flew here in commercial. I
Yeah.
mean, it just depends where we're going. And if
Yeah.
we're with the whole family, we'll go on the private plane.
Yeah.
But, obviously, it usually goes with my father-in-law wherever he goes. That's his, and if we're lucky to get on it, we're lucky.
I got it. I got it.
Also, Stephanie was here last week, and she told us that you used that restroom on the way to.
I couldn't believe it. I said, there's no way Kameron
Shocking.
Westcott used that toilet.
You guys, it was scary, and I just knew don't touch anything.
You squatted?
Don't let your touch. Yeah. Oh, I always squat. I squat everywhere I go. You guys.
Really?
I don't touch.
That's why you have such
ever.
long, beautiful legs.
Oh,
Ever.
yeah.
I was blessed. I was blessed so I could squat.
I cannot believe. Okay. Do you ever plan to learn Spanish?
Oh my gosh, I wish Spanish. I wish. I took Spanish literally so many years, and I can't. It just. I make a fool of myself sound ridiculous. It just doesn't flow. I can't roll my tongue.
Yeah.
And so I just sound so ridiculous. My daughter Hilton, she rolls her tongue.
Oh my God.
And it's like
When they
They're,
learn
like,
at a young
fluent.
age, like they're going to be so fluent.
Yeah,
I
and just bring
it
her around with
sticks
you.
too, and that's why I just keep on with the Spanish lessons.
Yeah, it's really smart. Have you ever heard of Sharpay Evans?
No.
From High School Musical.
Oh my God, I wish I had.
You
No.
are like the grown-up version of Sharpay Evans. She was
Really?
fabulous, and honestly, like people thought she was snobby, but she was actually
Yeah.
a very talented, good person. And I think,
my
and a
God.
hard
I think that you
worker.
can really relate to her.
Oh my God, I love it. Okay,
Which
I'm gonna
leads
start
me to the
watching.
question from Carmen Marie.
Yeah.
Who is your style icon?
Oh,
Great
okay.
question.
You have great style.
You are so sweet. Okay. You guys are gonna laugh, but I love, Ladies of London, I love Juliet
Oh
and
my
Caroline.
God, that's
Caroline.
we love Caroline
Yes,
Stanberry. We
they're like my
Caroline
favorites.
Stan.
Yeah.
Caroline Stanberry.
I mean, and they're not even like, these huge celebs, but it's like they're celebs and it's like I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Like, what they wear, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll buy everything. they wear.
Juliet has a great Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has great clothes. That's actually a
Yes.
really good,
That's a
specific
great answer.
Answer, yeah.
Are there any other housewives in the national franchise that you're close with, or that you
Well,
vibe
I
with?
do love Teddy. I see
Love.
Teddy every once in a while when I go to LA. I love her. I feel like she's just so real, down to earth.
She's the nicest girl.
And I love meeting all the housewives. I have Andy's shower. I'm
Oh, yeah.
obsessed.
Oh,
I got.
tell us about that.
Oh, they were. Oh my, you guys, that was like in my bucket list. That was like a dream.
Yeah.
I was the biggest super fan for this show,
Yeah.
and somehow I ended up on the show.
That's
I
a
have
dream.
No idea how.
A dream.
No idea. And so I'm like, when I see other housewives, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm like the super fan, and I feel like awkward sometimes because they probably think I'm crazy, but
No.
Anyhow,
You're living the dream.
Who
I'm
are
trying
your
to think.
favorite housewives?
Okay, I
as a
love the
fan?
New Jersey girls.
Yeah.
Okay, I love all the franchises, obviously, but I am obsessed with Jackie. I love Jackie, obviously, and then Jennifer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, yeah.
Both of them were so sweet.
They came on the show together, and I think they were really not getting along at the time, and it was
so
really awkward and interesting. Like because actually, I think Jennifer came off worse.
Yeah.
She's actually pretty funny. I really liked her.
She's
She's made for TV.
Yeah,
I like her a lot.
I just like in person. They're so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I love seeing them at the OK Magazine party. They were so fun. Okay, the other one I really love too. I love Gina. OC.
You do?
I got to
You
meet
do?
her.
I feel like you guys wouldn't get along.
I mean, no, she just walked right up to me and we hit it off and we were talking about kids and and she was just a delight. Like I love talking to her and she was just so real. You know,
Was there
I just
anyone
love
who
that.
was a little bitchy that?
Well, you know, no one was super bitchy. I mean, I feel like no. I mean, it wasn't like some of them were busy.
Yeah.
You know, some of them were busy.
Yeah.
And I could have taken it a different way, but I knew they were just busy because they wanted to see people they actually did know.
Right.
Yeah, or
And
like
it was
they're
a lot.
hosting. It was a
Yeah.
lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
But I can't believe you were there.
Oh, and Denise Richards. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
you guys.
oh my
God.
love her.
She was such a delight also to me at Any Shower. She came up to me too, and I was like starstruck, and I didn't want to be like the crazy fan, like going up to her at first. And she came up to me, and I was
Oh my
like,
God.
yes.
I feel like
I
she's
was
so
like,
nice.
Yeah, she's so nice.
She's a great housewife
I love
too.
her.
She's been such a delight, which is
Yes.
a great word that you've used.
Yeah, a delight.
I like.
This
I know.
is-
I just started using that word today, by the way.
It's a great word.
From Sassy Smith. Did you always want to get married and start a family at a young age?
Yes. Okay. I don't know. This is so horrible, but in my mind, this is so shallow. But in my mind, I was like, I want to get my babies out by the time I'm 30. Okay. First off,
That's
that's
literally what I used to say.
extreme.
Yeah.
Okay. Nowadays, people sometimes don't even start babies till they're 30.
Right.
But in my mind, I had this whole image. I want to get my babies out till I'm 30. And I literally am going to tell Hilton, do not rush anything. Take your time. You know, and for me, I put so much pressure on myself when I was trying to have kids because I couldn't get pregnant right away. And I'm just like, don't do that. Just have fun. And when it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
That's good advice.
Yeah, that's
great advice.
This is from Hatferg. This is actually a great question because you guys talk a lot in the show about like Dallas society and the implications.
Which I hate that word.
Right,
Okay.
so-
and I am so annoyed when it first came up, my first season, I was like, no, why is that coming up?
Yeah.
I think I might have used it one time by accident, and I really never like to use that word ever because
Yeah.
I just feel like when that word comes up, it's just kind of like pretentious.
It's very pretentious.
You know, and
But
I
can
don't
you
like that.
talk about the relationship and then the role that the show plays in quote unquote Dallas society? Like, do people like the show? Do they look
Is it
down on
frowned
it?
upon?
Well, it is very frowned upon in Dallas.
I had a feeling.
We are not supported. Okay, very frowned upon. My girlfriends who are very into Dallas society, I mean, I have to be honest, they're very well connected. I mean, sometimes to get them to even film with me, they have to have like 5 lawyers look at a contract.
Really?
You know, and it's like a lunch scene.
Yeah.
Okay, but like they're paranoid, you
Yeah.
know, and I
Yeah.
don't think they understand. Yeah, lots of things could happen, but like you're not going to do that.
No, it's all
like,
fun. Like,
Yeah, and like you're in
That's so
control of
interesting.
yourself.
It's like they're gonna go strip or something and we're going to lunch. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know. So they get nervous, but yeah, it is not, it's hard to find places to film because sometimes people, like a lot of restaurants that I go to on a daily basis, they're like, our customers here don't want to be on camera.
Right.
And so we can't film. And I'm like, so.
That's a show like Summer House that films in Montauk. They struggle with that a lot too.
Yeah.
Like all the local businesses like signed a contract that they were not gonna work. It was actually crazy.
Yeah, but I've been so lucky. My close friends have always had my back. They're always watching with me on Wednesday, and they'll protect me wherever it is. And I really, really am so thankful for that. And so
That's great.
I'm not like a black sheep in L's.
Right. Yeah. We got like 7,000 questions about your skincare
Oh my God, that's
because
sweet.
even right now you're truly glowing.
glowing.
Oh, thanks, guys.
What do you do?
Okay, hydrofacials.
Okay.
That's my favorite thing. Have you guys had
No,
one?
but I've been meaning to get one because someone suggested it to me, and I have all like
Okay.
I'm the perfect candidate.
The
I think.
hydrofacial thing is amazing. It just sucks all the dirt out. Okay, so hydrofacial, and then I constantly am using TNS Essential Serum, which is this serum that has like growth, like collagen. It's like growth factors, and it basically like helps your cell turnover. I use that at night. It's an expensive bottle, but you guys, I think it's like $275, but
La Mer
it's a holy
status.
grail, and it lasts you guys, I think, like 7 months.
Okay.
So it's
Ooh.
expensive, but it's like amazing. And
Yeah,
it's like a
some
holy
things
grail.
are worth investing in.
And they also say to use Retin A. They said Retin A has just been one of the things for anti-aging. My skin gets really dry, but
Me too.
I heard, okay, if it gets really dry all the time, a key, put lotion on first, then the Retin-A, and then you're getting a lighter dose.
Got it.
And then it's, because that helps with cell turnover too.
Got it.
Yeah, and of course I do Botox too.
I was going to ask you, I don't know if that's like a rude question.
Yes.
You have like the smoothest forehead ever.
Oh, if I literally, you guys, I had wrinkles naturally growing up, like on my forehead, just because I have such strong facial expressions. And so I, of course, started Botox young. I mean, I think I was like 27, just because I didn't want them to get deeper.
Yeah.
And then once I got Botox, I was like, I should have done this a lot earlier.
We started this year, and it's been a great decision for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm obsessed.
And it's
now,
not like, I feel like there used to be stigma, now it's just like, it's preventative, it's medicinal.
Yeah, it is preventative.
Preventative.
Like, now I just need, my crow's feet are getting mad.
Okay,
Now I just need a
that's what I'm
facelift.
getting
Have you
now.
done? Yeah,
Yes.
because what I heard is
right
like
here.
now that these muscles don't move, your eye muscles are working
harder.
harder. So I don't want to start doing it there though, because then it's like then I can't stop.
Well, I just started this year for the first time, and I little Botox like right here, because when
great.
I smile, you can see it sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, when I smile, it's like a real smile. It's crazy.
But sometimes
Yeah.
certain lines like do really, you don't want to be a person who can't move their face. Like
Yeah. Right.
certain lines, like I like my dimples, like certain things in your face actually do add character, and they're not
Yes.
ugly.
yeah,
yes.
That's
And you
true.
want to look like you're happy sometimes, you know?
Sometimes.
You know? Sometimes, not all the time. We don't have enough serotonin
We don't want
for
to look
that.
like we have a bitch face every second.
Right. Final question for you. If you could not ever wear pink again, what color would you wear?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Black.
Me too. Homegirl.
It's just classic.
Yeah.
You know, I just love black, and it matches everything.
Oh, also, where was your bathing suit from this episode? It was beautiful.
You guys are gonna die. Target.
Target?
Yes.
You shop at Target?
Yes. Okay, we were told we needed a bathing suit to get messy and get ruined. Carrie said, bring a bathing suit you can ruin that you're not gonna cry about.
Oh.
Well, guess what? A lot of my bathing suits, I would cry if they got ruined.
Yeah, and they're like,
so
why?
I went out and I got this fabulous bathing suit. I tried on like 20. And when I put that one on, you guys, I think it was $20.
You, by the way, you looked
You
amazing
looked like a
in it.
supermodel, we were saying.
You were so
I couldn't believe,
sweet.
and like you're just such a like a woman. Do
like
you know
a
what I mean?
class act
I
all
started
the
in that
way.
bathing suit, and I'm like, that's what I want to be when I grow up.
So sweet.
I love you.
that.
Honestly, I do think I have to apologize. I think I misjudged you when watching the first 2 seasons.
Same.
Sweet.
And Jackie actually was really the pioneer, being like,
Yeah.
there's more that meets the eye.
And you know what was the
That's
moment
sweet.
that turned for me? It was last season when you were riding the bull. And you, first
Yes.
of all, you just looked like so ethereal. It was like this juxtaposition. and that
my
was like really
God.
the first time we were able to see like you're
Yeah.
down. No one asked
Yeah.
you to ride a bull before.
That's true, yes.
And you guys, the only reason why I probably didn't officially want to ride the bull at first is because I'm afraid of those bulls.
Of course.
I was
People
so
get hurt.
scared of whiplash, you know, and I'm the biggest baby when it comes to anything adventurous.
Me too.
Oh, yeah, same.
I'm
preaching
so
the
scared
choir.
of getting hurt because I'm like a jolly giant. Like I'm so tall and I'm awkward and I don't have good coordination. And
Right.
so I feel like I'm gonna fly off that thing and hurt myself.
No, and like you have kids.
But-
You can't be
And
down with a
there's,
broken
like,
leg.
It's senseless. Like, okay, even
Yeah.
if you go on the bull and it's great, like what did you get
Right.
out of
Yeah.
that?
Reckless endangerment.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel that.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time.
Well, everyone should follow Kameron on Instagram at
sweet.
Kameron Westcott, right? Make sure to do that. Catch her every week on the Dallas Housewives looking glamorous, even if it's from Target. Like, I cannot believe
Exactly.
Kameron Westcott shops at Target.
I know.
Thank you guys so much for listening today. The merch store is
now
open.
live. shopmorningtoast.com.
Everything you need. Check out our Instagram stories for a bunch of pictures of all the products and sizing. We will see you on Monday. Have a fabulous weekend. Bye.